Are you an online coach who's looking for a new revenue stream to add to your business? Do you enjoy working with clients, but you want to find a way to earn more that doesn't take up all your time? If that's you, you're in the right place because I'm going to tell you the most profitable digital products that you can create as a coach in order to create passive income. Let's get into it. Hey, Courtney Sanders here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to me, I'm an online business coach as well as wife and mom. I wear all the hats, I do all the things, and in today's video, I want to talk about one of my favorite subjects, which are passive income digital products. Now, this is one of my favorite subjects because I built my business on digital products and passive income products in addition to working with clients one-on-one. I think having both is really huge to have in your repertoire as an online coach. And so having those digital products, I really love having them in my business because it gives me a base of security. So even if you have a lower month and you're not working with as many clients or you're not attracting as many clients, you know that you can always count on that base of income to come in from those digital products that you're selling. In addition to selling the digital products for their own sake and for the income that they generate, I find that if you structure them right, you can use these digital products in order to then ascend people into your higher level coaching program. So it's really a 2-for-1. You get paid the first time when somebody buys a digital product, but then you get paid again when they're like, wow, this digital product was amazing. I want to work with you directly, and then they sign up to be a coaching client. So if you're curious about the best passive income digital products to create in your coaching business, because not all of them are lucrative for coaches, then you definitely want to listen to these tips. So let's get into it. Okay, there's really only 2 passive income categories that you really want to consider. And the first one is going to be courses. So courses are amazing. I don't understand why more people don't do courses. I think it's funny that people say, well, aren't there too many courses online? And it seems like everybody's a course creator, but nobody says that about authors, right? Nobody says that about books. There are literally gazillions of books on bookshelves, and nobody seems to have a problem spending a year or 2 slogging it out to write a book that you could sell for $10, $15, maybe $20. But then people, get all up in a bunch and get scared when it comes to creating a course that you can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. So if you are a course, one of the main digital products that you can generate passive income from that you want in your repertoire are courses, and they're not super hard to create. You just have to have focus and you have to know what you're doing, and you also have to have a good course idea. And so if you're not sure what you would even create a course about, I actually have a workbook called my Irresistible Course Idea Workbook that shows you how to map out a course idea that is really going to create that passive income for you. So it's completely free, and if you're interested in signing up for that, you can get it at the link below. All right, the second category of digital products that you'll definitely want to have in your repertoire as an online coach are what I call low ticket SLOs. And so you'll probably hear this more in the industry as they get more popular, but SLO stands for self-liquidating offer. And so what that means essentially is that these are low ticket products, so definitely under $100, really under $50. They might be anywhere from $27 to $49, but I have seen some go as high as $97. And they're called self-liquidating offers. For those in the know who run a lot of Facebook ads, they're called that because essentially you can spend money on advertising to drive people to the offer. And even though you might break even, like let's say it costs you $25 to send somebody to, a $25 low ticket offer that you have, that's why they're called self-liquidating, but you want to have them anyway, even if it seems like, well, aren't you just breaking even? Like, what's the point? Because once somebody, tries out your product at a lower price, they're more likely to then feel comfortable working with you in a one-on-one or group coaching capacity at a higher price. So I've talked about this in previous videos in terms of, attracting clients and even how to price your products. Obviously, you want to have, higher prices for working with you one-on-one. You definitely want to have, mid-tier prices, especially for things like your courses, but you do want to have some lower ticket offers as well. And so that's where these SLO or self-liquidating offers come in, because it not only, brings in new customers, and for many of them, you can make a bit of money. You're not going to make a whole lot of money because they're low ticket, but they can generate some income for you. But the real, beauty in them is that what they're able to do on their back end, they're able to help you now have a pool of people who have actually given you money. So actual customers that you can then pull from your coaching program. programs. And so you've probably heard the old adage that it's a lot easier to sell something to somebody who's already bought from you than it is to sell something to a complete stranger. That's where these low ticket SLOs come in. It essentially makes it easier for you to market to your audience because they're not strangers anymore, they're customers. And so within the SLO or the low ticket category, there are 3 types of low ticket SLOs that you'll want to pay attention to, and I'm going to get into those in just a second. But first, I want to hear from you. What digital products do you sell in your coaching business? Do you sell digital products at all in your coaching business? Let me know in the comments below. All right, so we're still in this low ticket SLO category, but I want to talk to you about the 3 types of low ticket products that you should definitely have in your repertoire if you are going to go about this strategy, because not all low ticket products are good for not only making money on the front end, but ascending people into your coaching products on the back end. But I find that there are 3 that are really good that you'll want to consider. The first one is a masterclass. So masterclasses can be free or paid, but you'll definitely want to have some paid masterclasses as well. Masterclasses usually are classes that you hold that are very targeted on a specific topic that typically are anywhere from like 90 minutes to 2 hours, maybe 3 hours max. But if you start to get beyond that, then it really starts to get into a course. So think of a masterclass almost as if it were a single lesson from a course, right? So it's something that's going to be like, straight to the point, 60, 90 minutes where you're talking about one specific aspect of whatever it is that you coach on. And so these are great because people love getting quick results. And so you can create a masterclass and sell it for $49, $97, whatever that you want to sell it for. And it's a way for you to demonstrate your expertise, a way for you to make money on the front end because you are making, that income from those low ticket products. But then you can follow up with people who have taken your masterclass and then see if they would be a good fit for your higher end coaching program. So when it comes to low ticket SLOs or self-liquidating offers, you'll definitely want to think about having a masterclass in your arsenal. All right, the next type of low ticket digital passive income product that you'll want to have for this low ticket SLO strategy is you want to think of having tools and templates. So everybody loves things that's going to help make their life easier. So if you're some sort of like health or fitness coach, maybe you can think about a tool that you can create, whether it's some sort of like digital tracker or planner or nutrition guide or something that people can use as they go about the process of whatever it is that you teach on. So as they go about the process of, let's say, healing their gut because you're a health coach, maybe you'll want to come up with some sort of tool or, again, a template or something. I mean, I don't know, I'm not a health coach, but something maybe that you would even recommend your clients use in order to help them stay on track. As a business coach, I mean, there are like a million different types of tools that you can create. I've seen tools to help people get their social media posts done faster, to write emails faster, to maybe tools to help them shoot better photos or videos for their social media content. So there's just lots of tools and templates that you can come up with. If you're a branding coach, maybe you have templates for a graphic design or web design or something like that. So these, again, are things that are typically inexpensive. They're going to be around $100 or less, sometimes even less than that. But the great thing is it really gets your client thinking because you might have given them the low ticket, tool. And again, you've made money on the front end. But as they're implementing the tool, they might say to themselves, wow, I really wish I had somebody in my corner holding me accountable because this is difficult, right? So going back to that health coach example, and let's say you help people heal themselves by healing their gut, maybe they're using some sort of nutrition planner or tracker that you've given them, and as they're trying to stick to the meals that they're writing out, they're like, wow, I keep falling off. This is actually really difficult. And so that's a grand opportunity for you to then come in and say, hey, if you are using the tracker and you really like it, but you're finding that you're still struggling with X, Y, and Z, I actually have this other coaching program that might be a benefit to you. So again, these low ticket SLO offers, self-liquidating offers, are designed not just to make money on the front end, but also to give you a pool of buyers to choose from when it comes to actually, finding clients for your coaching business. All right, and the third low ticket self-liquidating offer that you'll want to consider are books. Right, so I talked about this earlier in terms of why you definitely want to consider having a course, because you can obviously sell a course for a lot more than a book, but that doesn't mean books are bad. And it also doesn't mean that you have to write, this 150-page tome that is, get published by Penguin and Random House or whatever these publishers are called. It can be a self-published book, it could be a 30-page book, a 50-page book, it could be an e-book, it could be a print book. So obviously books don't sell for a whole lot, again, $10, $15, $20, but if you sell sell a lot of them, you can make money on the front end. But the genius of having books in your arsenal, again, is that it can drive people to reach out to you for your coaching. So think about putting together a killer ebook or a killer print book that maybe you keep with you when you do speaking engagements. And in the book somewhere, you should have some language that invites people to sign up for your discovery call or your consultation call, or to check out whatever it is that you have on your website. So you want to use books not just for, making money just for the book itself, because again, books don't sell for a whole lot, but you want to use them again to create that pool of buyers, to create that pool of people who have raised their hand and said, I'm interested in this topic. And within the book itself, so you're writing and you're like at the end of each chapter, hey, if you really like this, you should go to my website and sign up for a free consultation call. That can be a great driver to get people to ultimately sign up for your coaching. All right, so in summary, the two types of passive income digital products that you'll want to have in your business as a coach are definitely courses and low ticket SLOs, or self-liquidating offers. And I gave you the different types of each that you'll want to consider having in your business. But particularly if you're really thinking about having courses in your business, which I recommend as the first digital product that you have in your coaching business, you'll want to get your hands on my free Irresistible Course Idea Workbook that walks you through how to come up with a course idea that is actually going to sell and is actually going to make you money. So if you're interested in that, you can go get that at CourtneyLSanders.com/course-idea. That's CourtneyLSanders.com/course and then the little dash and then idea. And you can also get it by clicking the link below. All right, I hope you really enjoyed this video. Thank you for rocking with me. If you did, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. And if you want even more, make sure that you are subscribed. And if you want more until my next video comes out, make sure that you are subscribed to my podcast, The Courtney Sanders Show. I do 2 episodes a week, and you can find me on iTunes and Spotify. And if you want even more, so the weekly YouTube videos aren't enough and the twice weekly podcasts aren't enough, then you can get some content daily on my Instagram, where I share a lot of business tips for coaches, consultants, industry experts, and anybody who wants to make a living online. So go ahead and follow me at CourtneyLSanders. Send me a DM, let me know you watched this video. And until next time, I will see you later. Bye.